Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to make a baby blanket with granny square with a 3D flower on the center. In this video number 1 I will be teaching you how to do the flower, and in video number 2 I will be teaching you how to transform the flower into a granny square and how to attach the square together. This flower is very easy to make, and you will see that as I teach you and how to do it. And this is a beautiful blanket that will make a beautiful gift for a baby shower or a birthday or for Valentine's Day gift. It's really pretty for a little girl. Well, I'm gonna give you now the list of material you're gonna need to make this baby blanket. To make this baby blanket, the yarn I'm gonna use is 100% cotton, and this one is Lily, the original sugar cream, white, 4-ply. And we're not going to be using this one in this video because this is for the squares. We're going to be using this one, and they are Bernat handicrafted cotton and 4-ply. The color is pinky stripe, and they have 42.5 gram. And this one is exactly the same as this one, and the color is Green Dream. You're going to need a crochet hook of 5mm, tapestry needle, and scissors. I don't know yet the amount of yarn that we're going to use, so at the end of the video I will know. I will let you know how much I use of my 7 of the pinky stripe and the 5 of green. And in the description box below I will leave the information to there, that way you don't have to wait to the end of the video to know the amount of yarn that you need to buy for the blanket. So let's start making the flower. This is a flower that we're going to be teaching you how to make. It's a 3D flower for a granny square. I want to make a blanket, a baby blanket, with these squares that I want to make. So I just wanted to show you how much I use of each color of yarn in one square. I will need white yarn too, but that will be part of the next video. So for this one, you're gonna need these two colors like I explained, and this is what I have left for each one of them from one square. This one will be good for quite a few more, but this one, you see, I don't have enough to make another square. So you have to calculate how much yarn you're gonna need by guiding yourself in one square. This one is a baby blanket that I want to make, but you can make just a throw pillow or a table runner, whatever you want. But for me it's going to be a Valentine's Day baby blanket. So the flower is part of the square. To start, we're going to do a slip knot. And we're going to chain 6. We're going to come to the first chain that you made and going to do a slip stitch to create this circle or ring. You're going to chain 3, and those 3 count as the first double crochet of 24. So now we have 23 more to do. Double crochet. So you're going to continue all the way around until you have 24 double crochet. Here I finished row number 1 with the slip stitch in the top of the third chain. Now I'm going to chain 3, and that counts as the first double crochet. Now we're going to do 5 more on the same space that we did the slip stitch, for a total of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to turn your work around, and the first chain of those 3 that you did on the top, you're going to do a slip stitch. you're going to chain 3. You're going to turn your work back around, and because you work in that first one, the next one it got really small there, so just skip that one and go to the next one and do exactly the same. 6 double crochet in that chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to turn your work around, and you're going to go to the first double crochet, and you're going to do slip stitch, chain 3, turn your work around, and you're going to skip the next one and go to the next one and do exactly the same. 6 double crochet, you will close like that through the back with a slip stitch, and then you chain 3 and continue all the way around until you have 12 of these little groups like that, like this one here. This is what we're making now, that part of the flower. Here I'm going to finish with a slip stitch in the back of this one, and it will look like this, row number 2. We finish here that row. Now for the next one, row number 3, we want to do a slip stitch to the center of the chain 3 space, and we're going to do a single crochet. Now we yarn over, and we're going to go to the next space to create a petal, and we're going to do 5 double crochet, 4 and 5. You're going to chain 2, and again 5 more double crochet in the same space. And that is your first petal. Now in the next space, you're going to do a single crochet, yarn over, again 5 double crochet, chain 2 and 5 double crochet in the same space, and this time you're going to end with 6 petals in row number 3. And 5, chain 2, and again 5 more in the same space. This is the row that we're doing now, these petals here, and you see the yarn create different color petals, and that's really nice because nature is like that. Not all the flowers have the same color, so it looks really nice like this. So we start with 24 here in row number 2, with end with 12, and in this one with 6. So we're going to continue with row number 3 until we have our 6 petals like this, and remember a single crochet in between. To finish this row, we're going to do a slip stitch in the first single crochet, and just like that we finish row number 3. Now we're going to work in row number 4, and row number 4 going to be chain spaces in the back at this petal. That way we can work with these, the last row of petals, row number 5. And to do that, to create those space, we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to come here between those 5 double crochet in the center of that petal, and we're going to do a single crochet just right in the center. Now we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now here we have a single crochet, And instead of grabbing the whole single crochet like that, we're going to grab only the 2 strands of yarn that we have behind that single crochet. And we're going to pass our yarn through there and do our single crochet. And here in the front you don't going to see the yarn. You're going to chain 4 and 4, and again in the center of the petal you will do your single crochet. Like that you're going to continue working behind the single crochets and in the center of the petal, and in total you will end with 12 of these chain space, and that's to make the last row of petal. So I'll meet you here at the end when we finish this row. Here I'm gonna finish this row, and remember we did here a single crochet, so we're gonna do the same. We're gonna do a slip stitch in the back and do a single crochet, chain 1, cut the yarn, and then now we're gonna start working with the other color. And look how nice the flower looks so far. Now we're gonna start working with this yarn, the slip knot. This one have yellow, white and green for the leaf. So we're gonna come here and behind the flower where we did the chain space, we have behind each petal we have 2. Well, we want to go to the one on the right. The first one, you see, that's the petal from here to here, so we're gonna go to this one, and we're gonna start there. We're gonna pass our yarn, and we're gonna do a single crochet there. Now we're gonna do 4 double crochet and loose the tail at the same time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 2, and in that same space you're gonna do 4 more double crochet and a single crochet. So we do 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 double crochet. Now we're going to do a single crochet, and like that I finish my first leaf for the flower, the foliage. Now we're going to jump to the next space, and we're going to do exactly the same. 1 single crochet, 4 double crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet, and a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 2. Now we're going to do 4 more double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a single crochet. And like that we finish the 2 leaves for that petal. Each petal of the flower will have 2 leaves behind. So now here I want to secure the row from the back on the front. Here you see it better because of the colors. Here you see I did a front post stitch, and we're gonna do that by coming here where we did a single crochet. Remember that single crochet, we work on the back 2 strands of that single crochet to do the chain connection here. Now we're gonna work on the front 2 strands that you see in the front there. You pass it through like that, and you're gonna pass your yarn through there. You have 2 loops. Now you're gonna pass it just through one. You have 2 loops, and I pass it through those 2. And like that you secure those petals to the front row. Now you're gonna go back again to the chain space on the back, do a single crochet, do 4 double crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet, a single crochet, and then jump here with a single crochet, 4 double crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet, and a single crochet, and then we will be working in the front post here. So I will do those two, and I'll meet you again there to show you how to continue. And I'm going to show you one more time. I have already 2, 3, and 4, chain 2, again 4 more, 1, 2, 3, and 4, a single crochet, that's the leaf, jump to the next one, single crochet, 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 2, again 4 more, 1, 2, 3, and 4, a single crochet. Now I have to work in the single crochet here. We are all working in all the single crochet that you have in between the petals. So you're gonna come here, and in between those the two loops, you're gonna pass your yarn through. You had 2 loops, pass it through 1, you had 2, and now pass it through 2, like that. And like that you're gonna continue until you have 12 of these petals. Here I finished with a slip stitch on my first single crochet. If you want to continue with the flower to make the square, you leave the yarn attached and go to the next video where I'm gonna continue showing you how to do the square. But if you want just to do the flower, you will chain 1, cut the yarn, and lose your tails. But remember, if you want to continue with the granny square, just leave the yarn attached to the flower. Well, I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make the flower and you want to share the picture with me, you can do that by going to my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet, and you can share your creation with me. Well, have a beautiful day. Bye.